What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me going over the best gear set for Summer Mirage Goddess of Beauty Freyja. We're going to be going over the best gear set that you want to run for PvP, and then also the best one for Nidhoggr, guys, and kind of give you guys my explanation and reasoning for why I'm running these gear sets on Freyja. Let's kind of talk about it in this video, and let's hop in. For you guys that are just tuning into the channel, man, and have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, definitely make sure to. Your boy does a ton of videos like this where I cover characters, you know, their best gear. I do guides. I do all of that, man. So if you guys have not hit that subscribe button already, definitely make sure to. And with that out of the way, let's hop in and let's go over the best gear set for the Freyja. So for Freyja in PvP, which is her main reason to use her, right? Obviously for a PvP passive, what gear set are you going to be running for Freyja? So the gear set that I would recommend you guys run is actually going to be HP defense. So the reason why you want to run HP defense is because Freyja is mainly a tank type character, right? If we actually look at her passive here, this is the set we'll run, but for her passive here in PvP, increases the hero's basic stats by 8% for every applicable ally participating in the battle, then applies fascination on the enemy with the highest CC at the start of the battle, and the fascinated enemies can only attack Freyja and deal 40% less damage to her. So what you want to do is you kind of want to amplify that effect. You want to run HP defense so that when they're attacking into Freyja, they're not dealing any damage at all, really. They're pretty much going to be doing like less than 10% every time they attack you. They're not going to do no damage to Freyja. And so running her on HP defense makes it so that you have the highest probability of tanking really well, and so that she's going to be a really good tank and to draw damage away from like Tyr and Freyja on your, you know, on your Ragnarok team. So that's like the one set that you will run for PvP. You can definitely run like an attack crit set if you really want, but attack crit would mainly be for if you're, you know, going second and you're running evade food and you kind of just want to, like, you know, steamroll through an enemy as fast as possible. Then maybe an attack crit set is not bad, but generally speaking, you definitely want to have HP defense for Freyja so that you can tank the hits, and then also while you're building up them stats, you can just start damaging the enemy and then taking them out that way. So that's going to be the way I would say to go about it with Freyja for PvP at the very least. Moving into Nidhoggr though, guys, what set are you guys going to want to run for Freyja on Nidhoggr? And the best set is going to be attack defense. And the reason why you want to run attack defense is because when you're doing Nidhoggr, you need Freyja to be tanking, because for whatever reason, Freyja just takes a lot of damage on Nidhoggr. If you guys have seen any of my runs that I've done with Freyja, pretty much she will be the character that takes the most amount of damage whenever you're taking hits from the enemy. And so the way that I would go about the gear set is that if you run attack defense, you do a little bit less damage because you lose the crit damage. Obviously, normally, you know, running a DPS, you run attack crit damage. You lose a little DPS, but the DPS loss is not the end of the world because you will be tanking a lot better, and that's going to be exactly what you want to do. Now, in terms of the substat rolls for one of the defense pieces, I would actually recommend re-rolling one of these substats to resistance, or all of these, I mean, for one piece, I mean. So like for the earrings alone, you could definitely just take the earrings and then just roll all of these for resistance. And the reason why you would want to roll for resistance is just to tank a little bit better. As I said, you know, obviously running resistance rolls means that the boss will do a lot less damage, and you're already having the 2-set defense to kind of give you that extra defense anyway. So just running the resistance rolls, I think, will definitely help when you're tanking. So definitely something to kind of think about, guys, but it's not necessarily necessary. I actually do run her normally just on like this attack defense, and this actually gets the job done. So you can, if you're lower box EC, I would definitely recommend the resistance rolls on at least the earrings alone, because that will definitely help you in terms of tanking, and you know, Freyja's going to be cooking regardless. So yeah, guys, those are the main gear sets that I would run on the content that, you know, you're going to be using Freyja for. Again, HP defense for PvP, attack defense for the Nidhoggr, and then if you are lower box EC, resistance rolls on the rolls. For the PvP set rolls, by the way, you guys know that like whenever I don't mention like substat rolls, you guys already know that it's just basic stats, right? So whenever we're like talking about gear, and anytime I make a video like this and I don't mention anything special about the gear itself, that means, you know, you're going to be running defense rolls on this, you're going to be running attack rolls on this, and then you're going to be running HP on this, right? It's just a given. So I hope you guys understand that as well, that for all you new players, yeah, pretty much you always want to run the basic stat as the substat as well. So just to clarify, but because I know some people do be asking in the comments like, oh, amazing, what substats are you running on the HP defense? But yeah, no, basic stats as your substats as well, always. There are a few exceptions, but Freyja is not one of those exceptions unless you're running her on Nidhoggr, where having that extra resistance will be the way to go. So you can actually swap out at the very least your earring substats for the resistance pieces that you would want, and then that's going to be really good so that she performs well in Nidhoggr, because you definitely want her to tank, you know, alongside the entire team. Yeah, that's definitely the set that I would recommend for Nidhoggr and for the PvP. So yeah guys, that pretty much covers Freyja right there and her best gear sets right there. We're gonna actually take her into one PvP match here to kind of show you guys the HP defense and what she's capable of with that. So let's actually hop in here, and I'm gonna put HP defense on her, and we'll show you guys the team and what we're gonna be running. Alright guys, so this is going to be the team comp that we're going to be running here. We got Freyja, Tyr, Freyr, and then Nanashi backline, and we are running Evade Food because the entire team here CC wise is just not going to be cutting it, guys. But yeah, I mean, the main reason for the HP defense is not necessarily the CC, but more so the tanking capabilities that Freyja is going to be able to do when she has the Tarmiel link and then also the HP defense. So let's hop in guys, let's do one match just to kind of show you guys a glimpse of what she's capable of, and then we'll wrap up the video. Alright guys, we are hopping into the first match here. We do actually go first against this guy. Let's see what we're able to do here. So we are going to charm the Zeldris right there. So the Zeldris is not going to be able to do a ton of damage to us. This is going to be a real player here. Just you can tell from the lag. So what we're going to do here is we're going to waste that. We're going to waste the AoE right here. And then we're going to single target into the Meliodas. Bearing in mind that Zeldris is the highest CC character here, that he is the one that's going to be doing less damage to Freyja compared to everybody else. And so having that HP defense on Freyja will at least make it so that anyone else that's attacking into her will tank really, really well. But I want to see the damage that Zeldris does to Freyja, because at this point, he's not going to do any damage to us, guys. Let's see. Let's see that Zeldris attack into the Freyja here, and I'm curious to see how much damage we're actually going to take. It shouldn't be too much damage though. Let's see. Okay, he is attacking with Zeldris right here. Let's see. Please be AoE. Okay, that's Evade Food. That's Evade Food, to be fair. I forgot about that. But let's see the actual damage, right? Let's see the actual damage here. Zeldris, follow up, bro. Follow up. He's just attacking the Dressrosa. We're gonna have to kill everybody but Zeldris then, just to see what Zeldris is doing to Freyja, right? So what we'll do then is we'll another part of Freyja's passive is obviously the cleanse, right? So when we attack here, we're gonna be cleansing, and because we are critting as well, we are going to be increasing our all stats as well. So bop, we do that single target. Cleanse gives us a 15% all stats, and now we're just critting pretty much every hit and stacking up that all stats like crazy as well. So even Freyja on HP defense, like damage wise, will still do really well, you know, alongside a team like this where you're just hitting super hard anyway, right? So yeah, very, very good you know, stuff right there. So yeah, look at the damage, guys. Look at that. That was only what, like 9k damage? That was actually like no damage right there that Zeldris did, because we have him fascinated, so he's not going to be able to deal any damage. Let's kill the Kusag then right here. So we'll do single target, and then I want to see Zeldris attack into Freyja again, just to kind of show you guys the tanking capabilities, right? Like it really is super good. So yeah, we just finished off Kusag here, and now it's only Zeldris to attack, and let's see how much damage he's going to be able to do to us, man. I hope he goes for like a rank 3 or something, because I'm very curious to see. Let's see, man. So that's a rank 2. Yeah, and look how much damage that did. That's a rank 2 pulverize card. So pulverize is meant to do a lot. Now let's see Freyja's stats here, right? This is kind of what you're expecting. Yeah, look at that. Like obviously the crit damage is not too high because of we are being lowered. But if you look at like all the other stats and then look at her HP, 700k, 35k attack, 41k defense, like it's just insane, man. So yeah, that's pretty much the idea you guys will get though from running Freyja in PvP, and why you want to run that HP defense, guys. So I hope this video was helpful, man. Hope you guys learned something, and yeah, I will be dropping the Nidhoggr video sometime soon, guys. I'm just waiting on my JP account to get the Holy Relic, so that's why I haven't dropped the video yet, but I'm doing it on my JP account so that you guys can see that 6 million box CC can still beat Nidhoggr floor 3, and that's the reason why I've been kind of like waiting on it, because I can do it on my global right now, right? But I don't want to do it on my global because I want to show you guys on my free-to-play account that it is doable all 3 floors, right? So yeah, man, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.